Have you ever stood up in the morning and felt like your legs weren't yours anymore? They move slower, they feel heavier. You take a step, and it feels like walking through thick water. It's not painful, it's not sickness, it's something quieter, but more alarming. And here's the truth that most people never hear. What you do in the first 30 minutes after waking up can either protect your legs or quietly make them weaker. Not over months, not over years, but every single day. So if you want to keep walking strong, keep your balance, and protect your freedom, stay with me. Because one simple change in your morning could make all the difference. If you found this video helpful, press 1 to let us know you're with us. And if you have anything you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment below. We always listen with care. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It's our honor to walk with you on this journey toward a healthier, more peaceful, and more fulfilling life. Part 1. Why so many seniors lose strength. Before they even eat, let's begin with a quiet truth, one that most doctors don't talk about until it's already too late. After 60, your body doesn't break down the way it used to. It doesn't rebuild the same either, and the most vulnerable time of day is not when you're exercising or lifting something heavy. It's the first hour after you open your eyes. That's when your body is in a natural fasting state. You've gone 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours without food. And during that time, your body still needed energy to breathe, to heal, to keep your heart beating. So, where does it get that energy from? Muscle. And which muscles go first? Not your arms, not your chest, your legs. Why? Because they're the largest muscles in your body and the easiest source of fuel when you've skipped breakfast. It's a process called catabolism, where your body breaks down its own tissues for survival. And for many seniors, it happens every single morning without them knowing. No symptoms, no warnings, until one day, getting out of a chair feels harder, climbing stairs becomes slower, and you catch yourself needing your hands just to stand. This is how leg strength disappears, not because of illness, not because of injury, but because of an invisible habit skipping or delaying the very first meal your legs need to feel strong. Part 2. Your morning muscle protector. The power of a simple protein. So how do you stop this silent muscle drain before it even begins? You don't need a supplement. You don't need to go to the gym. You just need one thing, a high-quality source of protein early in the morning. Why protein? Because protein contains amino acids, especially one called leucine, that signal to your body. Stop breaking down, start rebuilding. And the earlier you send that signal, the better. The best sources. They're not exotic or expensive. A couple of boiled eggs, half a cup of Greek yogurt, a scoop of cottage cheese on toast. These might look simple, but inside, they carry everything your muscles need to recover after the long night. Studies have shown that seniors who eat 20-30 grams of protein within 60 minutes of waking up experience better balance, stronger leg strength, less fatigue throughout the day, and fewer nighttime leg cramps. That's not marketing. That's biology. Remember, when you feed your muscles first, you protect them. But when you wait too long or just drink coffee and eat later, your body has no choice but to borrow from itself. And every day that happens, your legs lose just a little more. So tomorrow morning, before the toast, before the tea, feed your strength, because one egg might not look like much, but for your muscles, it's a message of survival. Part 3. Hydration. Before caffeine. What your legs are thirsty for. Before you reach for your morning coffee, pause for just 1 minute. Ask yourself, what did your muscles go without all night? The answer isn't caffeine, it's hydration. especially with the minerals that help your legs function smoothly. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body wakes up mildly dehydrated. That dehydration affects your blood flow, and when blood doesn't circulate properly through your legs, you feel it. Stiffness, cramps, a feeling like your legs are made of wood, and worst of all, poor balance. That's why your first drink of the day is just as important as your first meal. A glass of warm water with a pinch of natural sea salt like Celtic or Himalayan salt can restore what your body lost overnight. These salts aren't like table salt. They're rich in magnesium, potassium, and trace minerals that support muscle contraction, nerve signals, and electrolyte balance. Think of it as a gentle switch on for your legs. It rehydrates your muscles, improves circulation, and tells your nervous system it's safe to move again. It's also a quiet ritual, a moment to slow down, to breathe, to remind yourself that this body is worth taking care of. So, before you sip that coffee or grab your toast, give your legs what they're really craving: a little salt, a little warmth, a little love. Part 4. A sweet solution: bananas, sweet potatoes, and stable energy. What if I told you that one of the best ways to protect your leg muscles tastes sweet, soft, and comforting? That's right. Bananas and steamed sweet potatoes aren't just delicious. They're smart choices for anyone over 60 who wants to move with ease. Let's start with bananas. They're rich in potassium, a mineral your muscles rely on to contract and relax properly. Low potassium is one of the biggest causes of leg cramps, especially at night. And after hours of sleep, your body wakes up low on this critical nutrient. A small banana in the morning helps restore your muscles' ability to work smoothly. It also contains vitamin B6, which supports nerve communication between your brain and your legs, crucial for balance. Now, let's talk about sweet potatoes. They're packed with complex carbohydrates, which fuel your muscles without causing blood sugar spikes. They also contain magnesium and manganese, two minerals that help prevent fatigue and support muscle recovery. Best of all, they're easy to digest, affordable, and naturally rich in fiber. And when you add a pinch of natural sea salt to a warm, half-sweet potato, you're helping your muscles rehydrate, restore electrolyte balance, and feel stronger by mid-morning. It's not just about calories, it's about nourishment. And for your legs, few things nourish better than a little sweet, a little salt, and a whole lot of care. Part 5. Omega-3s in the morning. Why salmon isn't just for dinner. You might not think of fish when you think of breakfast, but if your legs feel stiff, weak, or slow to wake up in the morning, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines might be exactly what your muscles are asking for. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which are natural anti-inflammatories. And after age 60, inflammation becomes a quiet enemy. It doesn't scream, it doesn't swell, but it slowly wears down the tissues that help you move. Omega-3s help reduce this silent damage, especially in leg muscles, which are already vulnerable due to aging and lower blood flow. They also improve insulin sensitivity, which helps your muscles absorb nutrients better. And let's not forget the vitamin D and B12 in fatty fish, both essential for balance, coordination, and nerve health. If you're not a fan of grilled fish in the morning, you have options. Try a slice of smoked salmon on whole grain toast, or add a teaspoon of quality fish oil to your morning smoothie. Even twice a week can make a noticeable difference. Seniors who regularly eat fatty fish in the morning often report better walking ability, less joint stiffness, fewer falls, and a sense of lightness in their steps again. This isn't a fad, it's food as quiet medicine. Part 6. Morning habits that strengthen you, step by step. Food is powerful, but it's not the only thing that protects your legs. How you start your morning physically, mentally, and emotionally can either build your strength or quietly chip it away. Let's talk about 5 tiny morning habits that, when done consistently, can protect your balance, improve blood flow, and strengthen the muscles that carry you through life. 1. Sip warm water with mineral salt. Before breakfast, or even before standing, drink a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural sea salt. This helps replenish electrolytes, hydrate your muscles, and wake up your nervous system. It's especially helpful if your legs feel stiff or heavy upon waking. 2. Take 3 deep breaths before rising. When you wake up, don't jump out of bed. Lie still, breathe deeply, and give your heart and circulation a gentle moment to catch up. It only takes 30 seconds, but it reduces dizziness, falls, and that sudden rush that can make seniors feel off balance. 3. Stretch your ankles and wrists in bed before your feet hit the floor. Circle your ankles and wrists slowly for 20 seconds. This increases blood flow to your joints, reduces stiffness, and gently reactivates your motor nerves. 4. Balance drill one leg at a time. While brushing your teeth or waiting for breakfast, try lifting one foot 2 to 3 inches off the ground and holding for 10 seconds. Then switch legs. Do this 3 to 5 times per side. This simple drill trains your nervous system to stay steady even before you step outside. 5. Let the light in. Open your curtains. Step out onto the porch or balcony. Even 5 minutes of sunlight in the morning helps your body produce vitamin D, which supports bone strength and muscle coordination. These aren't exercises. They're rituals. Soft, loving reminders that your body matters, that your strength is worth preserving, and when paired with a nourishing breakfast, they don't just protect your legs, they help you step into the day with calm, courage, and care, a new morning, a stronger you. Aging is not the enemy, but neglect, forgetting that your body still wants to heal, to move, to carry you forward. That's what weakens us over time. Every day you wake up is a quiet invitation, an invitation to begin again, to feed not just your hunger, but your strength, to move not just from habit, but from intention, to live not just longer, but stronger. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need fancy food or strict discipline. You just need one gentle decision, made every morning. I will take care of my legs. I will protect my strength. I will walk with confidence today. Because your legs are not just limbs. They are your roots, your reach. They take you to the garden, the porch, the park, to your friends, your family, your freedom. And it all begins not with a pill or a plan, but with a plate, a cup, a breath, a small act of care before the day begins. If this message speaks to your heart, I invite you to share it. Leave a comment. Tell me, what will you eat tomorrow morning to take care of your strength? And if this has helped you in any way, consider subscribing so we can keep walking this journey together, because your legs matter, your independence matters, and every sunrise is a second chance to stand tall again. Your legs remember, healing isn't about age, it's about attention. There's something important you need to hear today, especially if your legs don't feel like they used to. It's not too late. We live in a world where aging often gets treated like a countdown, a slow, ticking clock, measuring how much strength you've lost, how many steps you've fallen behind. But your legs, they don't see age the way we do. They respond not to years, but to care. Even after 60, 70, 80, your muscles are still listening, still waiting for signals that say, you're needed, you matter, Let's grow again. And science backs this up. In studies of adults in their 70s and 80s, those who made just 1 or 2 changes to their morning routine, adding protein, stretching, hydration, regained up to 35% of their lost leg strength in just 8 to 12 weeks. Not because they exercised for hours, not because they bought expensive supplements, but because they told their bodies a different story. I haven't given up on you. Let that sink in for a moment. The power to heal doesn't come in a bottle. It begins in your kitchen, in your breath, in the quiet, consistent way you say yes to life each morning. So, if you're watching this and wondering, can my legs still change? The answer is yes. Not overnight, not magically, but steadily, kindly, with the same patience and love you've given others your whole life. Because your legs have carried you through so much birthdays, weddings, late-night walks. They've held the weight of grief and the joy of reunion. They've steadied you when your heart was broken and lifted you up when life gave you reasons to stand tall again. So maybe now, they're asking you for something in return. A little help, a little consistency, a little hope. Not out of guilt, not from fear, but from the deep knowing that even in this season of life, you are allowed to get stronger. You are allowed to feel proud. You are allowed to start again on your own 2 feet.